Hello from Bali, Indonesia, where 7 years ago I set out on a journey together with my sister to make our island home plastic bag free. My name is Melati, and today I would like to share some of the valuable lessons that I've learned on the front lines as a young changemaker. 7 years ago, I was 12 years old. How many of you remember being that young and the ideas you would come up with, the changes you wished to see? Growing up here on Bali, for us that change was plastic pollution. And for many of you watching here, same to us, all those years ago, we started asking ourselves the question of where do we start? We chose plastic bags because we believe it can act as a symbol and a conversation starter. If I can say no to single-use plastic bags, so can you. And if it's the plastic bags you can say no to, what about the straws? What about the bottles? So you get where I'm going. Lesson number 1, be clear about your goal. What do you want to achieve? What change do you want to see? The more specific, the more people will understand what you are trying to achieve. Lesson number 2 came quickly after that. We knew we could not do it alone. We had to surround ourselves with a team, build a team of support around you. Lesson number 3, be authentic and clear in your intention and storytelling. We didn't have a business plan or a strategy when we got started, but what we did have was a clear vision and a whole lot of passion. It's important to have fun all the way and never give up. If you have a setback or a failure, you try again and again. Do not give up. That is why a team is so important. There will be moments you want to give up, and then one of your team members will have your back. Talking about team, we were able to grow our team to what is now one of the largest youth-led NGOs in the country. And today, we count over 50 teams, all led by young people in over 30 countries. We as young people know that we do not have the luxury of time. We need to see more bold commitments with a stronger implementation plan. On the front lines, you will meet many people with different reactions to your work. It's important to be strong in your message. Remember, we grow in the direction of the questions we ask and the stories we tell. So, I challenge you to start today with creating one tangible change. What is something you can do today that makes a difference? Write a letter to your local authorities. Start a petition. Reduce your consumption on meat. Now, we know that change doesn't happen overnight, but we do know that young people have the ability to accelerate that change. That is why our new project, Youthopia, focuses on empowering our generation through peer-to-peer learning. After achieving the ban on plastic bags in Bali, we want to share how we did it so you can do it too. And not just for plastic, but for all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, working together with other frontline young changemakers like you and I. Don't wait until you're older to start making a difference. Don't let anyone tell you you're too young or you don't understand. Go out there. Change starts today, and it starts with you.
Next generation, you will prepare the world for the following generation. You have some responsibility. It starts getting on your shoulder, little by little.
We discussed the role of women around the world. It developed a lot.
The influence of social media has opened up new opportunities and chances for people.
Who knew that we would be able to have such a virtual meeting with all of these minds together?
So we're living in a really quick times. It's really important for us, especially at this age, to be able to be very adaptable to what changes are coming through our way.
So we have to change the mindset, let the people take the risk, We learn from things that are hard, not from things that come easily to ourselves.
The global warming, the climate change, and it's not a new issues that we are facing, but still it's an issues. And we don't take it that seriously.
But how do we change ADNOC, ENOC, the most famous companies that we have, into renewable energy ones?
Most of the programs we are using are not developed in the UAE.
Tech companies are gaining power over time, and this power is concentrated in 5 or 6 different countries.
What we want to carry with us, what we want to keep, how we can stay human.
We're not going to be in a whole different world. We're going to be in a world that we create. So our passion is going to drive us to create the markets or the industries in 2071.
What makes us different is what makes us stronger. So please stay true to yourself and to your passion.
I want to give back to this amazing country that I live in.
In Arabic, we have the saying, في التعاون قوة, which is in groups, we succeed and we have strength.
And this whole entire experience is actually making a bunch of ideas run through my mind, just thinking about how I could really just take advantage of the current position that I'm in, not only for the sake of fortune and for wealth and value, but also to overall just kind of benefit the current community that I'm in, and hopefully even the global community, if God willing, inshallah.
I honestly believe this, you are in the land of opportunity. Do your calculated risk and then go for it. You're young, you can handle it, and we believe in you, and we will support, inshallah.